Welcome back. It's Morning Rush, and this morning we're going to talk about International Thyroid Awareness Week celebration, and we have a guest who's no stranger to this table or this set. She is the founder for Thyroid Ghana Foundation, and it is none other than Rotarian Nana Adjoa Kunedu. The last name I always forget. Jani. Good morning, Nana Adjoa.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Always looking good.
Oh, I'm learning from you.
I think when we all get to your age, we all want to look like you. But it's been a journey. You are doing an amazing job in the field where you find yourself. I mean, before we even start the conversation, how has it been? I think 2023, we saw you only once. And 2024, we are now seeing you. So how is everything going? How's the foundation?
Oh, the foundation has been good. We're making a lot of impact. We are helping people with thyroid diseases in different parts. And this year we decided to move outside Accra, though we've been around Ghana and beyond. This year we decided that awareness, we are taking it to Eastern region. So we collaborated with the Eastern Regional Hospital, Koforidua, to do the awareness week and also to help people over there, because we've been receiving a lot of cases in that area. So we decided that let's collaborate with them and they do most of the treatment there. So we just, instead of the people coming
all the way, you want to go there and meet them. Yes, that's good. Wow, that's very good. But how did this whole idea of International Thyroid Awareness Week celebration originate in the first place, and what was the aim for that?
Okay, so the European Thyroid Association launched this in 2007, and then they declared the International Thyroid Awareness Week in 2009, and it's been marked as such. So the Thyroid International Federation, which is the mother association of all thyroid association, which the foundation belongs to, also held on to it and is being promoted across the globe. So every year, 25th May is Thyroid Awareness Day, World Thyroid Awareness Day, and then 25th to 31st May is the International Thyroid Awareness Week. So with that, what we support, the focus is to create awareness about thyroid diseases, because a lot of people don't know about it, though the thyroid gland plays major role in our body. A lot of people don't know what it is. They don't even know what at all it does. Or mostly what people know is the goiter after it has become a disease. So it's to create awareness, let people know the importance of taking care of your thyroid gland and what you have to do when you have a thyroid disease. So basically that week is set aside for awareness creation. And the foundation, we have decided to create awareness and also to help people who need our help. So for the past, from Saturday till now, we have been in Koforidua. Yes, I came from Koforidua last night to be here today.
To be here this morning.
Go back.
Thank you very much for coming. But you know, we have been creating the awareness. You've been here a couple of times, and also you have been doing an amazing work, going to places, educating people. Would you say the whole awareness has actually subdued or make people get a deeper understanding of what exactly thyroid is?
Yes, now it's making people more aware, especially within the health professional space. I mean, we've been to places outside that people didn't even know, though they are health workers. As I said some time back, though I was working in Kolibu, I didn't know much about thyroid. I knew the goiter that we all know, but that one, it's become a disease. So the focus is also to let our health professionals know, and to also let the individuals know that when I'm having these symptoms, the numerous symptoms that a thyroid awareness, the thyroid disease brings, if you're having it and there's no swelling that somebody's eye can see and point it out, I can see you have an enlarged gland there, just tell your health professional. I've heard there's a disease called thyroid disease or thyroid disorder. I'm having these symptoms. Can you test me for it? If maybe that is it, because a lot of people's theirs go undiagnosed and they lose their lives. I know we've lost a lot of lives because people were not diagnosed. Because mine took like 8 months before I was diagnosed. So with all these things, and this year, the focus is to let WHO accept the fact that thyroid disorders are non-communicable disease, so that every health practitioner, when people call on with those symptoms, they will also think that let's check the person for thyroid disease and C. Yes, so let's add a thyroid function test as part of all the non-communicable tests that we do for people when they report with the numerous symptoms, because the symptoms just looks like most of the non-communicable disease symptoms. Exactly. So let's add the thyroid function test as part of the test that we ask for when somebody presents with high BP, presents with eye problems, presents with dry skin, presents with
those
palpitations. Some are the signs, and those are some of the signs with the palpitations, with low pulse, with high pulse. All these are some of the symptoms that also non-communicable people with non-communicable disease also have.
Experience,
So let's add it, the thyroid function test. Let's add it so that the health practitioner would always also take that test as part of the numerous
to be aware.
Exactly. So we are on WHO that add thyroid disease or thyroid disorders as part of the non-communicable disease, so that it will make it easy. Then when people report to any health facility, they will also do tests. Exactly. And also annually, we are also pushing that institutions that do their annual tests for their people would also add it, because it's a bit expensive, so sometimes the institution, they don't add it. So
that's true.
They should also add it and test your staff to know that if that is what they have.
But what's the statistics like as of now, 2024, or let's say from 2019 to 2024? What's the statistics like?
It's quite high. So it's increased by 35% from last year, from last 2 years. That's it. This year has started. So from last 2 years, which is 2022 to 2023, it's increased by 35%.
Wow.
And it affects mainly women in our youthful age. So
youthful age, we'll say from 18
exactly
to
49.
49.
Yes, that is the age that you have the energy to work hard, and that is when you can also have it. You know, mostly people also suffer BP and all these things, but this one mostly after 35 going. That's when mostly people suffer that. But the thyroid disease comes a bit earlier than the other non-communicable diseases.
Let's touch a bit on what resources are available or support people with thyroid. What are the resources that are available?
So mainly, when anybody who has a thyroid condition, the main thing is you have to report to a health facility, and sometimes the people become scared. Those who are even early, they diagnose them early, and they are asked to do a surgery. They become scared. So some of the resources that we expect every facility to have is, one, they should have a psychologist. Well, mostly when the people are diagnosed and they tell them that you have this, they get lost because
they don't know what to do.
Exactly, where to go to. Let them, before you break the news to them, let them go through a bit of a psychological counseling. Let the person know that it's just like any other condition, because somebody can lose the weight. I lost like 25 kg. Yes, before I was diagnosed, I lost like 25 kg within a span of almost 8 months.
Were you big at the time?
Yes, I was, because I had just had a baby. And then that time my weight was like 85, and I lost, so I became 64.
Wow.
Yes,
that's a
drastic. Yes, so sometimes people are tested for other things that make people lose weight, like high blood sugar,
without putting much attention on thyroid.
Exactly. So let the person know that it's just like any condition. But when you mention the name, people get lost. What is thyroid? And let's somebody tell them what it is, why it's causing them to have that. When you're a woman, your menses can be messy. It can affect fertility, because if your menses are messy, definitely your fertility, your rate of fertility will also become messy. When you're a man, it can give you a premature ejaculation. So let them go through that counseling bit. Let them know that, when you are put on medication, when you are well managed, all these things would get better. Because it gets better when they are well managed. And then the medication is a bit expensive, but the health insurance doesn't cover most of it. The test too, it doesn't cover most of it. But we are asking. This year, God being so good, when we went to Eastern Regional, the district level is being added. So when you go to the district part, and you will have to do thyroid function tests, you have the NHIS, you don't pay.
You don't pay.
Exactly.
Wow.
But it's not all the district facilities that have the machine to do it.
Okay.
So they need the machine at their lab as well. So that resource is also very important. Either they have to go and do it at a private place, and those who don't accept it, you have to pay.
Yes.
It's above 200 cities, so you have to pay. And an average Ghanaian, I mean, when we went there, we saw the people. You know that they don't have, even some of them. They said they had to borrow money for TNT because they were called that there's a foundation that has come, and then they had to come because some of them said they've been there around 2 years. They've been coming to the hospital, and when they were told to do this, some of them had huge, the gland enlarged. The top up of it after NHIS, they couldn't afford. It's between 1,500 and 3,500. They could not, so they had to go home for 2 years. So some of them were called.
Then the gland keeps increasing.
Exactly. It doesn't stay as it is.
No, it becomes bigger.
Yes, because you're eating.
Yes.
And it's also feeding on it. Exactly.
Yes.
So, I mean, some of them that we saw, I mean, it was really, really emotional.
Yes. So, it will be. It will be.
So we're just pushing that. I mean, in such areas, because some people came from outskirts of the Koforidua environment. In such areas, can the NHIS say that everybody is covers for everything,
so that it becomes more
exactly
easier.
So but now those that since it's not covering, the foundation is raising funds to pay the top up for them. So we are calling on corporate Ghana to come and support, so that we can pay for them, because they are a lot. Even yesterday was a
and that is even one region.
Yes. And the others, we have a lot of other regions. Next year we are hoping to either go to Ho or go to Tamale. The board will decide. We look at the prevalence in the district, and then we go.
Then you go there.
So Koforidua tops when we did the survey.
Okay.
And then
that's why you are
Eastern Regional tops when we did the survey.
I mean, this one we are talking about International Thyroid Awareness Week celebration, and we're having a conversation with Tiren and Adjo Akenedu Jani.
Yes. Oh, this one, you got it right.
They are going to the Eastern region. Now, tell us what are the lineup activities that will be happening? I mean, it's a week, which you've already started since last week. So take us through.
So Monday we had a webinar. Saturday we had a webinar. Monday we had another webinar. Tuesday, that was 2 days ago, we had a float through Koforidua with the staff of Koforidua, with management of Eastern Regional Hospital. Really embraced the idea, and then the staff supported. It was amazing. So we had a float with a brass band, with placards and all that going around too. And then it made a lot of people, some of the market women who had it, who didn't know what to do.
Exactly it has come around.
So as we were going about, we're talking to people along the way. And then there was also announcement as well. So we had a float. And then after the float, we had the clinical director of the Eastern Regional Hospital, Dr. Amponsa, also doing a webinar, presenting on what it is, talking about the statistics, talking about some work that has been done, and the fact that it is. He says that we shouldn't say surgery, because when you say surgery, it scares people. When you say operation, as we used to say, people are a bit calm.
Yes.
So he spoke about how easy the surgery or the operation was, and that everybody, if you are told to do it, it is important to do it so that it doesn't become cancerous, because it can also become cancerous. You have people living with thyroid cancers, and then when it becomes cancerous, then managing it becomes difficult.
Yeah, that you've gotten to the damaged stage. Exactly. There's nothing can do about that.
Yeah, something can be done. The only thing is, I mean, putting you under radiotherapy and sometimes chemotherapy, and the cost.
Yes.
And some districts don't even have the nuclear medicine department to help. So sometimes you are referred to beyond your district. And even if transportation to the hospital is a problem.
Then what about payments?
Exactly. So he really did justice to the topic, and also called on everybody to join what the Federation is asking WHO about to make it as part of non-communicable disease, so that early detection can save more lives. So we did that. And then yesterday, we did a screening for those who came. Today, the screening continues till 31st. And then they will start a clinic over there. So we also have still ongoing collaboration with the University of Ghana Medical Center as well, which is also ongoing. and they're also observing the same thing.
The week. Oh,
exactly.
okay.
So the screening over there is also ongoing, and then you can walk into the clinic and you'll be checked for it.
So 31st is tomorrow. So everything will end tomorrow.
Yes, and then next week we're doing a media tour.
Okay.
So we're visiting some other media houses.
Okay.
Because looking at, we had to be in Koforidia.
Yeah.
Some of the media houses in Accra we couldn't visit. So next week we have a couple of media houses that have given us the opportunity, just as Morning Rush have given us the opportunity to talk about it, so that more people will also hear and they know what it is about and what they have to do, and also call on the foundation when the need arises. Yeah.
I mean, for your foundation, you've already been doing this, and I know you already have your mission, your vision, your projects, and everything. But at the end of it all, what legacy are you hoping the foundation is able to leave behind?
The foundation is hoping to have it a facility that will do these three things. So have a facility, maybe possibly have a bus that, let's say, because we have a lot of Ghanaian physicians and specialists out there who want to cooperate with us, collaborate with us.
Have a collaboration with you.
Who want to come home and do such things. Some of them are still doing. And even at the Eastern Regional Hospital, even when we went there, there were some of them who had come and they were doing eye glaucoma and all that. So they come around to have something like that. But even with that, sometimes to get, as I said, some people are saying transportation.
Transportation is a problem.
Exactly. To have a bus that will bus the people in and out after the thing is done. And then we have a lot of retired specialists and physicians who want to also still
come on board.
Exactly. So we want to have a facility that people who want to also volunteer their service, who come there and do and help, because they are available. They want to support.
That's a long-term legacy you're hoping to be behind.
We're looking at it within the next 5-10 years.
With God, everything is possible.
Of course, it is. And
Thank you
we
very
are
much.
believing so much that
Thank you very much, Nana.
Yes.
And we are grateful that you embark on this. I know what you are doing for our guy in this house. And on behalf of all the house, we always say thank you for always keeping him at heart.
Anytime. Anytime.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also for having me.
So we're talking to Rotarian Nana Adjoa Kunedu Jani. We're talking about International Thyroid Awareness Week celebration, and it's ongoing. Everything will end 31st. Yes. But then from next week, they'll continue with their media tour and other awareness that they need to create. So if you know someone who has it, or someone needs more information, you can always contact Nana. What's your Instagram or social media?
Ghana Foundation. All our social media handles is Ghana Foundation. We are even now on TikTok. Yes.
Okay. So just get there, and then you get all the necessary information that you need. Okay. So after the break, Abigail Senasus will be joining us, and she will be bringing us all the updates in the world of sports.